Hi, I'm Araujo, founder and CEO of Alfadan Inc. At Alfadan, we're developing a new inline four-cylinder engine, the A654, that we believe has the potential to revolutionize the boating industry. The problem today is that boats are getting bigger and bigger, and engine constraints have limited the current engine designs from being able to deliver the horsepower that these bigger boats need. So the industry's best solution was to simply add more engines to the back of these boats. And today, typically, you'll find a center console in the 35 to 65 foot category that have anywhere from 4, 5, and even 6 engines on the back of these boats. At Alfadan, we decided to take a different approach. What we found was that the iconic inline four-cylinder engine was probably the best platform that we could use to achieve the goals that we were looking for, and that was to build an engine that was small, lightweight, had relatively few moving parts, and was reliable and would produce good power and good fuel efficiency. We took the inline four-cylinder engine, which had a problem known as secondary imbalance, and we went ahead and we redesigned the internals of that I4 engine, and we came up with a new design that solved the secondary problem and allowed Alfadan to develop what we believe is going to be the first big block inline four-cylinder engine that could produce horsepowers in the 650, 654 horsepower range that we're looking for these bigger boats. We teamed up with an industry leader like Mahle Powertrain to go ahead and guide us as to what is the best way to develop an engine like this. The first thing we did was we did a feasibility study that took about approximately 1 year, where we looked at the feasibility of actually being able to build this very first iconic inline four-cylinder engine. After reaching the decision that the design was a valid design, we entered into a contract with Mahle, and we followed the same process and are currently following the same process used by most of all the large OEMs worldwide. This approach starts by doing an in-depth feasibility study that allows us to look at all of the details, the fine details of the engine design, okay, that proves to us that this engine moving forward is going to be a valid design. People ask, where is your running prototype? Companies like this don't build prototypes to see if they work. What they do is they use data to develop an engine, knowing that it's going to work, and then once we run that first engine, what we're doing is fine-tuning the design. We're in the digital age now, so making a prototype and actually going and machining parts is not something that these big companies do. They rely on data, they rely on software, they rely on computer programs to let them know what's going to happen when we run these engines, knowing exactly what the horsepower output was going to be, what the torque output was going to be, what the reliability is expected to be. So we truly believe that this inline four-cylinder engine has the potential to change the industry. The changes that we're making to get rid of the secondary imbalance puts us in a position, okay, where competitors can't come after us easily. We've got intellectual properties, we have patents that are being filed, we have patents that will continue to be filed as the design develops, putting us in a perfect position to be an industry leader for years to come. We believe that this next round of funding will take us to the next level where we actually run our single-cylinder engine and we're able to validate everything that we've done from the preliminary feasibility study all the way to the point that we are now. Now, we can't guarantee anybody's success, but what we can guarantee you is that this guy here will never give up. I have put aside the last 30 years of my life and put everything that I've learned up to this point into this company, looking forward to the future and building Alfadan into an industry leader second to none. With your help, we believe that we can get to the next level that will basically lock us into a path of success. And that's why we need you to help us, to support us, and to get us to that next level.